Yo, what is up, guys? I'm doing a tutorial video today, actually. It's not what I usually do, but I figured I'd give it a shot because there isn't really an updated 2020 version of this, even though this game is kind of dead. But it's still one of my favorite titles. It's Dungeon Offenders, yes, the one and only original Dungeon Offenders on PC. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get, let's say, you don't have any DLC characters, okay? You don't have the money for them, even though they're like $4 a pack. You're like, hey, I ain't got that kind of money, and you're like, I wonder how I can get them for free. Well, you can. I don't encourage you to do this. This is just, well, I'm not gonna tell you I don't encourage you. I don't encourage you, but whenever I say that you shouldn't do this, I don't know. I just kind of get bugged out whenever people say, oh, I'm not encouraging you to do this or anything, and you probably shouldn't. And it's like, why would you just upload it? It's like, you do what you want. This isn't illegal or nothing. Cheat Engine is a perfectly fine thing to use. And if you ask me, it's kind of pretty much RNG manipulation. It's like half RNG manipulation. So anyways, as you can see, if I go to play local, I have the summoner, I have all these DLC heroes, right? But if I go to create hero, you can obviously see that I don't have these unlocked. I have not bought I haven't spent $1 on this game, except for the game itself. So, but anyways, on to the tutorial. How you do this is, you go to the create hero menu, and then hover over the square. Get your trusty dusty cheat engine open, and then press on the little magnifying sign, and then find Done Def. Go to applications, not processes. And in a lot of the old tutorials, you'll notice that they say like, oh, you should do done def game and all that. Well, whenever I did mine like that, and I saw this tutorial off YouTube and doing an updated version, this is why I wanted to do a different one, because it might have been confusing, because they said to do donedefgame.exe whenever that's not here anymore. Ever since they updated it, that doesn't exist. So now you have to do Dungeon Offenders. This right here, Dungeon Offenders. Then you want to open that. And then it should say, yes, these are all my past things. I'm going to just delete all those. Alright, now that you're hovering over the square, you want to put in 1 as a value. Make sure it's on exact value, 4 bytes, and everything else is default. And then you want to do first scan. Okay? Now we have about almost 3 million. Okay? One of us is that. We are one of those 3 million nearly. Now, you want to go to Huntress. Then you put in 2. Then next scan. Do it a couple times, make sure it evens that out. Then you want to go on to the Monk. Then do 3. And then next scan. Now we're down to 1. This doesn't usually happen, but basically, if you didn't go down to 1, then what you would do is you would go back to Huntress and see the value would be back to 2. And you do that until it comes down to just a few and you check which is yours. How you check which is yours is if you move back to the square, it's level 1. Go to Huntress, level 2, right? But now, let's say you just go to the character you want now, once you've evened out everything and you find your character. Go to the one you want. Let's say, oh, I want the Adept. And then so you look and say, oh, that's value 11. So now what you want to do is you want to go to the Huntress. Huntress specifically. Every other character did not work for me. Go to the Huntress. Press next or create or whatever. And then you want to go to the value and you want to change it to whatever that number of the character you wanted. Then press OK, and you're probably saying, well, nothing happened. Well, that's because you haven't checked yet. Now if you press change outfit, congratulations, you have yourself a free Adept character without paying a dime. And then just to show you that it completely works, I'm going to go into here, I'm going to play, and I'm going to load into the tavern. And as you can see, obviously, oh, little game lag. As you can see, obviously, this is the character I created. She's level 0. And this is working. 2020. I am surprised they haven't patched this. I mean, it's kind of hard to patch a cheat engine thing. But, you know, this is a really cool way to just try out some characters. Honestly, I would use this. I'm actually planning to buy the characters. And I would use this to test out the character that you want to buy to see if you actually like it or not. And then you can go ahead and buy it yourself. Because obviously, I do not encourage you to spend, or I do not encourage you to like cheat in characters, but I'm not saying you can't. You do you. But I'm not saying that you just cheat through money. I think you should still buy the character if you're going to use this to test. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good night or day, whichever time you're watching. And enjoy your free characters. I'm a geek.